All right, hello, welcome to the weather update. This brutally hot day. I've got all the fans going on high and the air conditioner because I just walked from the train station after getting off the 4041, and I'm hot as hell even after taking a cold shower. So this is going to be a brief weather update. There was some storms over the area today. I have a video of them popping up for you. You can see the cloud formations in that video. You can see it's still stifling out there here in the middle of the island, 80 degrees with a dew point of 76. Dew points are ridiculously high all day. A little better on the south shore. The breeze is kind of dying down, though. Looking at the satellite, you can see you still see it's got some convection firing up around. But if we go and we run this a little longer, you will see here that you can see some of that convection firing up, especially towards sunset there. We had some convection fire up as well. And if we look at the radar right now, there's not a whole lot out there. But if we do rewind the radar, actually we have vent to sky already up. So we'll go ahead and rewind the radar to around, let's go to around, you can see there are a couple of pop-ups there, but around 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, we had some activity over Long Island. You can see that popping up there. And really some beautiful cloud formations. I think there might have been a brief severe thunderstorm warning issued with that. But other than that, nothing really too much with that over the middle of the island. And if we go to the one to ground and look at the amount of rainfalls we've had across the area, you will see that, look at precipitation here, you will see most areas just have a big fat zero, not a whole lot of rain, except on the North Shore. And some areas, it looks like this site is actually Westbury. It looks like they're reporting 0.99, so it looks like there was a cell that must have developed right in this area here around Hicksville. It looks like a very small one. Nothing on the South Shore. North Shore got half to 3/4 inch. It's like a 1.43 in Great Neck. So North Shore did wind up getting some rain out of those storms. Middle of the island, not too much. Do see a 0.92 around here, around Lake Ronkonkoma. But other than that, you can see North Shore didn't get much. And then there was another cell that brushed the North Shore earlier on in the day that caused some rainfall there, so you can see, but still not enough to really end this drought at all whatsoever. Looking at the weather and hazards map, let's now go and look at what our high temperatures were across the area today. And you will see once again, it was pretty stifling there was lots of a sea breeze today, so we're dealing with mid-90s across Long Island, 94 at Islip, 90 in Hampton Bays. Only the South Fork and the immediate South Shore was spared from the 90s. 100 in Newark, and most areas in Jersey, upper 90s to around 100 degrees across the area. I'll have to see if that's a record at Newark or not. Taking a close look at the city, 99 at LaGuardia, 93 at JFK, 98, and Central Park will probably be, of course, a little lower. 95 in Central Park, so still pretty hot today. So let's go look at, you can see that air quality alert is still in effect for, it looks like, Connecticut there. And let's see now. Islip set a record low minimum there. It's not on the site. You'll have to take my word for it. But they had a low of 76 this morning, which was broke the record of 74. Let's see if we can find it in the climate local past weather here. You don't want to know how much electricity I'm consuming to keep this place cool. It's so wasteful, but I have to survive, So 94 is the high, 76. That's a record high minimum, I think, for Islip, though. It doesn't seem to note it, but that's what they said on Channel 12. Let's see if Newark broke their record today. 101 at Newark. It was actually 101 at Newark. That's incredible, but the record was 105. So yeah, Jersey just baking, unbelievably, in this heat. But it is ending. It is over, and it is good riddance to the heat because and actually there's one more thing I want to talk about. NJ 101.5. Let's see. They should have it on the site, or they probably buried it already. But there is a incident with a power line. Yeah, here we go. Thousands of home power line. This transmission line here fell onto Route I-80, and it caused a blackout affecting almost 55,000 people. Actually, it said the number of customers without power was down to around 50,000. So it actually affected 60,000 customers. So yeah, JCP&L, the line sagged and probably fell onto the road. This is a big problem with them. Remember, First Energy caused the blackout too, so it's not surprising. Their transmission infrastructure is, like I said, not good at all. So let's get back to the weather now, and you will see here that looking at our models, you'll see the front. We got a little bit of relief trying to get in tomorrow. Little wave passes by Thursday morning, and then Friday to the weekend, we've got this beautiful weather that's going to build in. So let's now go to the HRRR, 0Z HRRR, and we will see here what's going to happen. So You can see a couple of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Tomorrow we're mostly dry, but then we have, unfortunately, it looks like, all right, it does look like we'll get some rain in the morning. That actually looks nice. So hopefully that does materialize because we need that. It's going to be in the morning, that heavy rain there. But we will definitely need that. If we look at the total accumulated precip here, you will see in that area, you might get a half an inch to an inch, perhaps an inch of rain, and it's needed. And there was a brush fire also that we have to talk about too as well. So let's go look at our dew points and temperatures. So dew points, see tomorrow, we get a little bit of relief tomorrow. Winds go north. That's a little bit. It's just a little bit. It's still going to be humid, but the dew points won't be quite as high as today, like upper 60s to around 70 versus mid 70s, all right? And then we see that humidity kind of surge into the area Thursday morning with that second wave, and then you can still see we're still dealing with humidity on Thursday, according to the HRRR. So you can see this, it's hung up the front. So we're going to have to deal with a few days of stall front syndrome. Looking at the temperatures for your Wednesday, again, it's still going to, looks like it's still going to hit the 90s in Jersey, but we should be in the 80s. And then for Thursday, cooler, significantly cooler with everybody pretty much low to mid 80s. And then once we get past that, we look at the GFS here, you will see that's when we're going to see things really improve. So once we get past Thursday, you'll see the dew points drop. Here we are Friday. Now we get into the nice stuff. Low dew points here. And it looks like it's now it looks like it's trying to form a storm again. I see the wind going northeast again. That's weird. I did not see that on the surface run. Yeah, it's well offshore, so whatever. It's going to shift the winds to the northeast, so we'll have to watch for that. But you know what? We'll talk about that tomorrow, I think. All right, I'm just focused on tomorrow right now for the weather. So let's go to the RGM. We'll go to the skies here, and you can see it does want to stall the front out now. So now, this is Thursday. This is Friday. But originally we were supposed to have clear skies on Friday. So now it's saying this front may hang up and keep us in the clouds. Damn it! Really? So this is the RGM, of course. So we're going to be dealing with some stall front syndrome once again. And look at the GFS. I'll probably show this. The GFS seems to take it out a little more on Friday. So we'll have to see what happens. But see, the front's going to get hung up offshore. But hopefully it gets its ass far enough offshore that we do have a clear weekend. I really hope so because we need some nice clear weather. I'm going stir crazy here. It's ridiculous. This freaking patterns we've been in. Just can't get cold fronts through. Can't get rain. Can't get severe thunderstorms. Today was a big disappointment with that. I really thought we'd see a little more. It was very, very disappointing, to say the least. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Have a good night.